Hello and welcome back to the Shadows of Brimstone playthrough by Catweasel. This is the end of the Temple of the Dead mission, which unfortunately we didn't manage to complete. Mainly due to the fact that I forgot that I had darkstone bullets for the first half of it, and then had a bit of a trouble with my piles. In fact, the corpse piles. In fact, the only good thing about the mission was I was able to name the last episode after a fatuous pun about hemorrhoids. But anyway, one thing is we didn't get any madness or injuries. We managed to stay alive. The darkness just escaped, although we can't take any grit into town and we can't use any grit on our next adventure. So what we've got to do is exit the mission and go to town as normal. So the first thing to roll for is corruption. We only need to roll 1 dice each for the darkstone bullets. You do lose those at the end of the adventure, but seeing as we may not have been using them all adventure, but we were carrying them all adventure. So we've just got to see whether that affects any of our 2 heroes. So let's have a quick roll. On a 1 to 3, we'll get an extra corruption. We've already got a corruption off one of the darkness cards. Oh, and another slight cock up that I did in the last episode. Right at the end there, where it was getting a bit nail biting, got a darkness card where we had to set D6 horror hits. I actually forgot to save the horror hits. I just automatically took them off. I could have willpower saved them, but I forgot. It did end up with Running Bear having to use the revive token, but in all honesty I don't think it'd have made much difference. He did get 4 sanity, and he'd have just been, and he only had 2 left, so he might have made it, he might not, but it was pretty much all over by then anyway, so I'm just going to let that slide. Right, let's roll for corruption. And Cade saves, but unfortunately Running Bear gets another corruption, so he's got 2. That's a real pain. I'm going to have to spend some money to get rid of the corruption anyway. We'll have a look in town, see what happens. I've had a small idea that I might put into operation. We shall see, we shall see. Next thing to do is obviously we've got to roll on the travel back to town. So again, that's D6s again. A 3 and a 4, that means we're fine. We didn't bump into anything on the way back to town. So we've actually made it back to town. So what I'll do is I'll just reposition the camera and be back with you in a second. Right, welcome back. Now we've got a bit better view of the town. We'll get our two heroes in the hotel, so that's going to cost us $10 each for the first night in the hotel. Next thing to do is we're going to sell the isolation field. I think it'd come in handy, you know, if we got, you know, a large single monster, but we need the money. So I'm going to sell it for $325. So we'll put it back in the Tiger Plateau Artifacts deck and get ourselves $325 to add to our stack. So we've got about 1,650, something like that at the moment. So there we go, put that over there. And where are we going to go first? Well, I have a feeling that first Cade is going to go to the docks office and Running Bear is going to go to the blacksmith. So we'll do Cade first, as he's got the higher initiative. As ever, we're going to roll on the docks office chart. 2d6. Whoa. Still having my can't hit the dice tower problem. A 10. Again, the higher the better. So on the 10, expert surgeon. Unfortunately, we don't want any surgery, but we do want to treat corruption. So you may remove any number of corruption points for the cost of $100 each. So it's going to cost us $100 for Cade. So there's his 100, and he's got to roll on a d6. Gets a 5, so he doesn't take any wounds, so that's excellent. So he's got rid of his 1 corruption. Put that back in the box, and now he's going to do a little shopping. He's going to get 2 anti-venom injections, and he's also going to buy 4 bandages. So that's $200, $220. Oh, and there's these $100 that he should have spent a bit ago. So $220. So that's 2 anti-venom injections for him and Running Bear, and we're also going to get 4 bandages, 2 each. There we go. And is he going to get anything else? I don't think so. Oh yes, we're going to get another specimen jar at 150. So there we go. There's 200 and 50 change. And we'll get ourselves another specimen jar. That worked out quite well last time. So we'll see if we can get through a gate and fill that up again with the cunning test. Right, so he'll now go back to the hotel and we can move on to Running Bear. So roll on the blacksmith chart. And we get a 6 this time. Black smoke and horse manure makes you feel alive. No event. Foo. Right, so it's just normal. Everything's just normal at the blacksmith. Again, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy some darkstone bullets back. We're not going to go for a grip. This way we both get a buff for the next adventure. If we'd got 10 darkstone, I'd have done it both ways, but so that'll be $400 and 2 darkstone. Well, paid 500 in. Get 100 back. So that will be 2 darkstone bullets. Like last time, except this time, in the next adventure, I will use them all the way through. So, put those back, 1 each. And the next thing he's going to buy is he's going to buy another tomb chest. What I'm thinking is we can start to hoard the any darkstone we get, and with 2 tomb chests, 1 each, it'll allow us to hold a lot more. So that's $600. Put that over here and we'll dig out another tomb chest. Yep, we've got another one. So we've now got 2. Each of our heroes has got a tomb chest, and out of our 6 remaining darkstone, we'll share them out 3 each. And is there anything else that we want from the blacksmith? I don't think so. No. We're going to be saving up for things like darkstone grips. Right. So that's that done. Come back, meet again at the hotel. That's another. Oh, not quite yet. We've got to roll for the. We've got to roll for the town event. We're currently on 1. So D6. A 2. Whew, just managed it. So that moves to 2, and we spend $20 for another night. 5 change. Okay, where are we going to go today? Well, let's just check our money situation. We've got $30, $35, $135. So what we could do with is having enough money to buy some dynamite, which we don't currently have. So we may have to sell some dark stone, which is unfortunate. But what we'll do then is Cade will go to the saloon. He'll try and win some money, and Running Bear will go to the Frontier Outpost, I think. So we'll do the saloon first. Eight. A tall tale. Listening to a tale of deadly adventure from one of the other patrons, you are inspired to tell a story of your own. Make a Law 5+ test and gain 10 XP for every 5 rolled. Right, how much law has he got? 2. Rubbish. Come on, Cade. Let's see if you can do it. Bit of XP. Oh, 1. So he gets 10 XP. Tells a good tall tale. There we go, an extra 10 XP. And what we're going to do is we're going to do Brimstone Craps. So again, we've got to put $100 in. And this will put us on 35. So we could do with winning this a luck 5+ test. His luck is fuller. Could do with a good roll. Get some cash. Oh, and we've got no grit. So we've lost $100. Not good, not good. Right. Frontier Outpost. Yes, it has to stop there. He's only got 35. We've only got 35 left. We can't even afford the whiskey again. Oh, so I was counting on getting some there. Frontier Outpost. Right, so back to the hotel. You'll have to break the bad news to Running Bear later. Right. A 9. Darkstone shortage. The Outpost Bank is willing to pay top dollar for Darkstone. You may sell your Darkstone shards for D6 times 50 today. Woohoo! Right, so let's see how much that'll be. D6 times 50. That's 200 each. Should he sell? Well, he's going to sell 2. And I'll show you why. That's $400. I'm not going to bother getting the $400 out, because what I'm going to buy with it from the Frontier Outpost is dynamite. Basically, I'm swapping those 2 Darkstone for dynamite. We're now down to 4 Darkstone, and we could do with some whiskey really, but in fact, he's going to sell another Darkstone for another 200. And there's a reason for that. It's because I forgot about his corruption. Right, so there's 200. We'll put that with that. We go back to the hotel and we roll for town event. A 2. Oh no. We've got a town event. Dun, dun, dun. Let's look it up. Doesn't sound good. I hate these town events. What page are they on? What's on the Frontier Town sheet? Let's find it. Frontier Town. Right, the town event chart. As you can see, it's just a long litany of horror. Right, 2d6. 4. Fire! Fire has broken out. D3, random town locations burned to the ground. Right, let's see how many. Oh god, 3. Right, D6. The first one to burn to the ground is 4, which is the Frontier Outpost. Well, we've been there. So that's the first one to burn down. The second one to burn down is 6, which is the general store. And the last one to burn down is 4. We've already done 4, haven't we? Need a different one. 5. Thankfully that wasn't the docks office, it is the church. So all this corner of town, one of them's caught fire, it's spread to the other ones. The southwest corner of town has had it. It's a smoking ruin. Right, but this does go down to 1 day now because we've had a town event. Right, the next day is Cade's going to go back to the saloon. Oh no, I think he can actually. He can go back to the saloon. He just can't play Brimstone Craps again. That's what he can't do. Because that's only once per town visit, I think. Let me just check that. Church, we've burnt down some, so is the general store. Docks office, we'll need that in a minute. Saloon. Yes, it's just... Oh no, it's once per visit. I think that means once per town visit. So you can't play that, but you can play poker. So, and we've got to buy some whiskey anyway, so we'll go there. And Running Bear, he's going to go at the docks office. Right, 2d6, the saloon. 11, a good one. A catchy tune. The song from the piano warms your heart and lingers in your mind long into the night. Start the next adventure with max grit. Well, that's brilliant, because I can't. I think the failure of the previous mission will take precedence there. It just says, that happened first, so even though I get this catchy tune, start with max grit, we're not going to get it. But at least it wasn't a bad one. Right. Got to make sure I've still got $100 left for our man. So we've got 100 and... Oh, actually, we didn't pay... Yeah, we've got to pay for our... I don't think we paid for the night. So, $5 change. We've got $200. Running Bear definitely needs 100. So, he's just going to wager $50. So, put 100 in and that there. So he gets that back. He's wagered his put his ante in, and he's got to do cunning, I think, for casual poker. Yep, cunning 5+ test, and he gets 1, so he gets his money back. Right, so what I'll do is, he gets that 50 back, plus this 50, he's going to buy 2 whiskies with the $100. So 2 whiskey tokens. I should have got last time. There we go. I give them one each. They will share them once they get back to the hotel. And now we move on to Running Bear. He's at the docks office. And we get to roll for the event. An 8. The Smell of Death. All too familiar at the docks office. No event. That's cool. Treating corruption. That's all he wants. It's $100. And same as last time. He's got to roll a D6. And he gets a 6. So that means he doesn't have to take any wounds. He loses his 2 corruption. Good news. Pays the dockies $100. And he too goes back to the hotel. And to be honest, we've only got $15 left. We've got pretty much everything we wanted. So what we're going to do now is we are going to head off. We're going to head off to the next mission, and I think what we'll do is we've done a basic mission, we've done the Tiger Plateau mission, and we've done a Swamps of Jargono mission. I think we'll do another mine mission, but we'll roll a d6. 1 to 3 it'll be out of the Tiger adventure book, 4 to 6 it'll be out of the Jargono adventure book. 6, so it's coming out of the Jargono adventure book, which is good because that's the one I've got open. And we're going to do one of the basic missions. See if we can find it a bit quicker this time. I think it's just before the mission starts. Yes, there we go. Selecting a mission. So a d6 roll. And the mission will be number 4. What's the basic number 4 mission? Is Search Party. Right, let's have a quick look at it. Dragged off in the night, one of the local frontier folk has gone missing, and there are signs of a struggle leading into the hills. No one else around these parts is willing to do anything about it due to the sheer number of vile creatures roaming those hills, but you can't bring yourselves to simply walk away. Not this time. Excellent. And yep, normal mine mission. We've got to go in, find 3 clue icons. Let's just find who's missing. Is it the farmer's son, the preacher's daughter, or the local doctor? Let's have a look. But it's not the local doctor. He's not going to last long without any whiskey, is he? Right. 6 is the local doctor. He was out. He was coming back from the saloon, boozed up, and the creatures got him, dragged him away. Right, we're going to go after him. Actually, he's been pretty fair with us, hasn't he? He's patched us up. We feel a bit beholden to the man. We're going to... or woman. Could be Dr. Quinn, medicine woman. So we're going to go and try and get them back. Right. I'll see you all in the next episode, which will be Search Party. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for the subscriptions and the views and the comments. They are much appreciated, and we look forward to the next adventure with Cade, Gaunt and Running Bear, and hopefully we can win it. Thanks very much. Bye now.